Oh yeah, no one like. Oh yeah, one like. Oh yeah, no one like. Oh yeah, no one, no one. Hello, hello, how you doing, my angel?
Hello, welcome to Unveiling Africa, an African TV talk show based here in New York. We love to bring you the very best of Africa, and that is one of the reasons why I created a show, Unveiling Africa. Today, we will have a brief discussion with some of our commissioners from Rivers State who attended the town hall meeting on behalf of their leader in the person of Governor Rotimi Chibuike Amechi. The town hall meeting had a theme this year called Rivers of Possibilities. They brought the messages of hope and success. They explained their accomplishments, and they also prepared us for the future. Under the leadership of our Governor, Honorable Rotimi Chibuike Amechi, whose leadership has emboldened and helped the development of River State in Nigeria, we will hear what the commissioners who were represented today have to say of their development and successes so far. Unveiling Africa was graced with the presence of the following commissioners, as well as a member of the House of Representatives. Some of those commissioners were the Commissioner for Agriculture, Transportation, I believe water supply, and education. We also had in our presence the Director of the Greater Port Harcourt Development Authority. Please sit back and relax and enjoy this brief discussion with these illustrious sons and daughters of River State. We have here at the River State Town Hall meeting held in New Jersey, talking to the Commissioner for Water Resources, another very important aspect in our society. We need clean, good water, potable water, and without that, in fact, it's so important, more so than food sometimes, because without water, we can only last about 3 days. So we have in our presence the Commissioner for Water Resources, and she will introduce herself to us.
Good afternoon. I'm Patricia Simon Hart, the Commissioner for Water Resources and Rural Development for River State Government.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, and welcome to Unveiling Africa. Like I said, how are you going to harness this water stories that we've heard about Nigeria as a whole, but in River State specifically? Because we want to know, since you're a riverine state, how do you harness good potable water?
Well, we're actually blessed with abundant resources of groundwater. So we have good fresh water that we get from the ground in River State. However, the major problem is having access to get the water from the ground, treated to the housing, to people's houses, and that's the main issue within the state.
And how do you think this is going to be accomplished? In the near future?
Well, over the years and over the past years, there's been very little invested in the water sector. And even when there has been investments in the water sector in the rural areas, we found out that most of the investments have gone wasted. Either they were ill-sited projects, badly planned projects, or in some cases, no planning at all. And then there's been no plans for sustainability after the projects are completed. And so we've ended up with abandoned projects or projects in disrepair. We have a very aged network for the urban centre. Our pipe network is over 50 years old and hasn't been changed. No maintenance, there's asbestos, cement pipes. The city has grown so fast in the last couple of years as well, in terms of extent as well as population. So even the current facilities within the city aren't large enough to handle the population of the city.
So now what is the office doing about this?
Well, we've done quite a bit. We went in and we've carried out detailed sector reforms, so institutional reforms, governance reforms for the sector to ensure that when we do invest any money in the future, the money is invested for water infrastructure will actually be sustained. So we'll have sustained service delivery over the years. So our focus really has been in sustaining service delivery with this new infrastructure that we're putting on ground. We've gone ahead to redesign for the main urban centre, which is Port Harcourt, redesign the water supply system there. As I said, it was an aged system. So we've done a design for the next 30 years. So we have a 30-year design horizon for the new system. It's a very large project. It's going to cost the state about $950 million. And so we have to look for long-term development funding, and also to ensure this project will outlive this administration. So we're going to start phase one. We've been able to secure about $300 million for this from African Development Bank and World Bank. So it's a joint project.
Okay.
And the River State government will also have their own counterpart funding. So we have about $360 million for that project for Port Harcourt City. So phase one of the project will be completed in the next 5 years. So we're starting the project this year. Work has already is going on with the detailed engineering design, the environmental impact and the social aspects of the plan, resettlement action plan for people that will be affected. So we've done all that, all the groundwork has been done, and work tenders will soon start going out for the actual work. So that's going on for the urban centre. For the rural, which is, well, half the population of the urban centre anyway, so urban is pretty critical for us. But for the rural areas, and we're designing systems for rural water supply, and we've done some projects in Gokana local government area. We've done 4 water schemes there. Rather than the little water schemes they used to have that are not maintained, we now have proper reticulated water schemes, good pipe networks in place, and then we're linking them also to housing there as well. We've done also work in LMA. There's a large project there that feeds about 80,000 people. We have some other projects in Ubima, in Egbeda, so we have some other water projects in rural areas going on. For sustainability, we now involve communities and set up community consumer associations, and also while we're giving them water, we also address the sanitation needs at the same time to improve health all over. So we're setting up these community-based organizations, so that we can also ensure that they also pay a little bit of money for water that we're delivering, and then we can engage the private sector in managing the scheme so that it's sustainable. So they generate a little bit of money to pay the operator, and then the operator ensures that it runs, and that's the way we're addressing issues there.
Yeah, you know, I'm so impressed by your governor and the other commissioners I've met today, because they hit on one key note. This sustaining this vision includes it costs money. And so you have to engage people. You have to make them feel like they're part of this whole thing. And I think that's working in your favor, you guys.
Yeah, but because it's a bottom-up approach.
Right.
It's really what the people. The governor is a people
person.
So we always have these, like just this town meeting. It's about meeting people.
Right.
What do the people want? What do people need? And he responds to the needs. And so that's how we
I think that's key, and that's major.
Yeah.
I wish you all the very best. You're all doing a great job. I'm so impressed. For the first time, I can actually get government officials to get involved and engage them in this discussion, and also to see some serious impact come out of this.
There's a lot of reforms. There's a lot of governance reforms right through the sector, right through not just water, but all
phases.
And you can see it with this administration. It's been quite. You can see how much work's been done in the last 7 years. It's quite good.
Thank you so very much, and I wish you continued success, and hopefully we'll take this on to the next level, and we'll do better, and ultimately ultimately have a greater Nigeria, greater River State. The showcase of the country. I heard. Thank you, and nice to meet you.